Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video let me show you what I got going on today. So if you've been keeping up with what I've been doing for the past, Jesus, it's been more than a few days. I hate to admit that, but hey, it is what it is. This is what we have going on. As you can tell, I have the van still here, the driveway up on jack stands. It's starting to get annoying. So for those of you that have been keeping up, you already know I got held back. There another problem arose. Maybe it was the original problem to begin with, but whatever the case may be, there was a problem that we couldn't wrap this van up and have it drivable. And this video is pretty much, I'm gonna explain to you what I think it is, and I'm pretty sure to that, and how to fix it. So if any of you have the same problem, there you go. This is the video for you. If you guys have been following, like I said, you would know that we have replaced pretty much all the brake components on both sides, the front side. The calipers, the pads, the rotors, the wheel bearings, the inner, the outer, the seal. So everything from the front is brand new, which is definitely a good thing. You can't go wrong with new parts, right? I finished installing them, showed you guys how to do the work. The problem arose like after it, when I was buttoning things up. I bled the brakes, or tried to bleed the brakes up front. The passenger side, it was all fine and dandy, but we got to the driver's side, that's where the problem was. So as we were bleeding the brakes, when you crack open the bleeder screw, let me show you guys. Those that don't know, this nipple here, this is where the fluid comes out when you bleed the brakes, or at least this side. So you pump it a few times, hold it down, crack this open, fluid should come out, tighten it down, and keep pumping again a few times, hold it down, crack this open, fluid comes out, rinse and repeat for all sides, for all four corners, the passenger, the rear, the front. Okay, as we were doing that, the brake pedal was getting hard. The person I had helping me held down the brake pedal, for me to crack open the bleeder valve right there, so fluid can come out and pretty much, get rid of the air pockets that it has in the system, because we had it open, since we replaced the calipers. Problem is, still, since I haven't fixed it, when I cracked open that bleeder valve, no fluid came out. So I'm like, crap, that's definitely not good. Long story short, I thought it was the caliper, ruled out that it wasn't the caliper. So now this is the solution. This is what I found out. This is not specific to this vehicle, but it is like a general problem, or if you do have this problem, this might be the solution for you as well. So this is the parts that I got for the solution. And the solution is this right here. We're gonna go ahead and replace the brake hoses up front for both sides. After, pretty much looking into it and researching and see what I can find will possibly be the cause, I had an overwhelming response that what happens is that this brake hose might be either collapsed from inside, like the rubber, it just pretty much deteriorated and it just clogged the thing right up, or some bracket might have pinched it, or it's pinched. But the problem is, this is an old van, so I don't doubt that this thing might be clogged to hell, which is because with as many pumps as we did, and just very minimal, a few drops came out of it, there was definitely a problem. So this is a solution, it looks like. So I'm going to show you how to replace them, so you can go ahead and do it yourself. So first step is obviously taking the bad line out. So we're going to start from the caliper. So basically take this bolt off, and this one that holds the bracket. All right, now as you can see, this is now loose. This bolt that goes here is a 1/2 inch, and this one for the bracket is a 12 millimeter. Make sure you don't lose the little bracket thing that goes, the bracket that attaches to the bracket. After that, we go down here. We pretty much follow it, which is basically behind this thing. Not sure if you can see it. There's no light in there, but where is it? You can see right there. So it's hard to see, but it's right there. I'm not sure if you can see like a nut, like right in between those two pieces of metal. That's what we gotta pretty much, well, remove. So that way we can just go ahead and replace it. Let's go ahead and do it. Give me a good angle here. That nut right there is the one I have to remove. That's the metal. Where's it? This right here. This the actual metal brake line, the metal section of it at least. That right there. That nut is the one we gotta loosen up. I finally got it loose. This is the old one right here. Bone dry. That end was a pain in the ass. Let me show you why. Very little space, and this goddamn lock was such a pain in the ass to get out. I don't know if it was just like rusted on there, but my God, that thing was hell. Thankfully though, I got it out. Jesus Christ. Can't believe it took that long just to take this thing off. But now just kind of confirming here if it's the right side or not. Yeah, this is it right here. Luckily, bought new hose locks right here, so I'm gonna throw a new one in. So basically what this does is pretty much just locks it in place right here. Yeah, it just slides in here. That way it locks with the other one, I believe, and the little bracket as well. Oh, okay. So this pushes into a bracket, and this holds it in place, basically. Yeah, that's what it does. So let's go ahead and install this one. Pretty much in reverse order. Put this one through the bracket, put the lock pin in there, tighten up the brake line, the metal brake line, and go bam and bam. It's connected. Put the new hose lock with the hose. Connected the actual metal brake line. This back here. I wanted to bleed it just to make sure that there is oil coming out. There is oil coming out, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace the other line real quick and come back and see where we at. Finally, we got the passenger side brake hose installed. Bled that side already. Now we're bleeding this side. As you can see, there is, let me crack this thing open so you can see the difference. There you go, all that fluid. This is going down, which is what you want. So this is definitely good news. Hopefully this is the miracle fix for this van in particular. It looks like it does have pressure once we bleed it. At first there was barely any pressure. I guess it just needed to build up. Other than that, we should be good to go after this. So we're gonna go ahead and keep bleeding it a little bit, make sure the air is all out, and we should be Gucci. With that, we should be good to go. We've bled the brakes already. There's not much else we can do at this point. Before we actually put on the wheels or drop the van, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick oil change. I see that the oil filter is right there, so we might as well do it. We're already here. Luckily, I have bought the oil and the filter already ahead of time, so it should be easy peasy. The oil was black. I mean, God knows when was the last time someone changed the oil in this thing, but we got it done. Quick oil filter, oil change real quick. Nothing too spectacular there. So everything's basically done. We're pretty much starting to pick up tools and all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the wheels on. I'll definitely make an update video to see if this was the actual cure for the problem that the van had. If it's actually drivable now, we'll play it by ear. That being said, thanks for watching. Smash the like button if you like the content. Subscribe for future content. Comment down below if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am, or any suggestions. Follow us on IG. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.